I even had a guy try to hypnotize me a few years ago to get me past my pathological detesting of vegetables. I think I know what it stems from. I actually believe that when I was about 4 or 5 years old, my mom, I don't know why she didn't just make stuff I liked, but she would make, vegetables and try to force me to eat it. And even back then, I know this might be kind of hard for you to believe, I was a very strong-willed kid.
Shocking.
And so we would do this thing and we didn't eat as family ever. So we either had TV trays and we'd just watch in front of the television, or I'd sit at the kitchen table by myself. She would do well, you're not leaving the table until your vegetables are all gone. I said, okay, really? I'm going to sit here till 10 p.m., till midnight? And I would. Mm-hmm. I would just sit there in absolute defiance because I hated to lose at anything, even back then. I can't even pretend to try vegetables because I got such a bad gag reflex problem, and I think it's psychologically attached to that war of wills. Anyway, the reason I bring all this up is because cauliflower is in the news today. I didn't realize any of this, but Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she has put out a big video on social media about community gardens and that the Green New Deal, one of the reasons we need to spend trillions on the Green New Deal is because cauliflower is connected to a colonial attitude that's horrible for America. And so if we vote for the Green New Deal, we will get rid of colonialism that has led to cauliflower, and we will get to more socialist vegetables. I know it all sounds crazy.
Really think about it. When someone says that it's too hard to do a green space that grows yucca instead of, I don't know, cauliflower or something. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I wish that I could say yucca the way that she does and sound that cool. I'm not even going to try because it'd be appropriation. But I just for the record, I wish I could say yucca like that.
A green space that grows yucca instead of
yucca.
I don't know, cauliflower or something. What you're doing is that you're taking a colonial approach to environmentalism, and that is why a lot of communities of color get resistant to certain environmentalist movements because they come with a colonial lens on them.
Can you imagine dating her? I would just be slamming my head against the wall, trying to knock myself out before trying to listen and understand. But seriously, can you make any sense of any of this?
To certain environmentalist movements because they come with a colonial lens on them, and it should be no surprise that that sometimes a lot of these projects don't work out occasionally.
I hope that's given you some real food for thought there, because that's really deep and heavy.